Yes has been a part of East.Side High for the past 5 years. We've started this NoN-Vio week this week. How do you feel this is going to impact, or how do you feel the culture of this community, the East Side community, has changed or even has impacted in any way by this movement?
Well, I would say that the Yes movement started here at East Side High School 5 years ago, and it's actually the Yes movement is a movement of nonviolence. So we started the NoN-Vio movement about 5 years ago. We've been on that journey for 5 years now, and it's nice to kind of name it right now, and for the NoN-Vio having, kind of raising the awareness around the world about nonviolence, considering what's happening throughout the world in terms of the people who choose hate and acts of hate. So we feel that we're part of the solution in terms of how to address the world of negativity.
That's really cool. Can you tell us maybe a couple of examples that you personally feel were proud moments for you, for the transition you've seen in the last 5 years compared to what it was before that?
Proud moments. Well, one of the most proudest moments is I had here the Secretary of the Agriculture for New Jersey. I had the Commissioner of Education. I had the mayor. I had the superintendent, and it was a meeting about the breakfast program. And the most amazing thing was, as I was sitting there, and the Secretary of Agriculture gets up, and then the Commissioner gets up, and the first thing they talk about is like, there's a vibe in this building that you don't get in a lot of buildings in schools. It's like people are happy here. People are nice. He goes, there's like, people are just warm here. He goes, and you can feel it as soon as you walk in, you feel that vibe. And I was like, I was in awe, because what I thought about was like, oh my God, look, it's working. The art of living, the youth environment is actually, it radiates throughout. And the fact that even, if I can videotape, and there actually it was taped, Secretary of Agriculture is saying that, guys, he goes, you feel it as soon as you walk into the building. That's a kind of like, that's a testimonial to say, and then saying, you don't see this in a lot of schools you walk into. So that in itself, I got it. I'm like, oh wow, the power of the transformation. You couldn't say that 7 years ago here at the school. You couldn't say that.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful. It's very powerful. So it's a journey. It's a journey. So NoN-Vio, we're getting there. We're certainly getting there.
Thank you, Dr. Santos.
My pleasure.